All right, this is another one of these videos with the selfie camera because my fucking other camera broke because I submerged the phone in water. Real annoying. All right, let's first off updates. Sold the Ryobi for $50. Sold the Troy built self-propelled, the front wheel that I got for $25. That was $180. Sold it for $180. This is for $220. And now we have a very similar mower to show you. This is a Snapper. Front wheel drive 2011 Briggs & Stratton Quantum with the variable speed transmission. Now this is another one of those long-term lawnmowers that I messed with. And let's talk about it. I spent hours fixing this one as well, troubleshooting all the problems. It had 3 problems, yet I acted like I had 5. So let's start. I was driving to the mall. Let's put it like here. So I was driving to the mall, and I saw it on the side of the road. I was like, yay! So on the way back, I picked it up, I put it in my car. So first off, for some reason I thought I had no compression, which I'll explain why I actually felt like that in the video, because it's going to be my first solving of this problem. And I have the piece that broke. Guess what that is? Then I put starter fluid into it, and I was like, it works. So the carburetor was corroded as fuck. It was very fucking corroded in there. And so the carburetor was bad, and the brake cable was broken. So I put a brake cable and a carburetor for that was $30 total. It was an auto choke carburetor. And I was like, yay, it works. Well, guess what happens? If you would run it for more than if you run it for I don't know, you pull it, you run it, then stop, it won't restart until it cools down. And I spent hours just trying to think of what the problem was. And I thought it was an ignition coil, so I tried some ignition coils, brand new, didn't work. So now I thought this one. What if it's the flywheel key? And I thought that hours after just fucking taking it apart and all this bullshit trying to diagnose it. Guess what it was? It was the flywheel key. And it was the worst I've ever seen, probably on one that still ran. It ran fine, and then it just didn't want to run. It wasn't pulling my arm like I thought the flywheel key would do. When you pull it, it'll just pull it back. It didn't do that. This is the flywheel key that is damaged. Look how fucked this is up. It's warped into 2 pieces. This should not work. All right, let me show you what a real flywheel key looks like. I ordered a pack of 10 for $5. So just in case, that's my first flywheel key fix. Now let's show you what a real one looks like. Side to side to a broken one. Here's a real flywheel key. So right there, and this is the warped one. Okay, this is really destroyed. I'm shocked that it wasn't sheared. It was partially sheared. I just couldn't believe it ran, and it took me so long to figure out that was the problem. So also, after I put it back, I thought that wasn't the problem because I pulled it, it started up, pulled again, it started, then the recoil came loose. It turns out I didn't put enough torque on the bolt for the flywheel, which was bad. But then I took it apart, I torqued it with my Chicago Electric Impact. Got that shit torqued up, and it was ready to go. And after that, it starts every time I pull the rope. One pull every time, starts up, no bull crap. Ready to be sold. It's a really nice lawnmower, but it was a hell lawnmower, just to say, because hours put into it. I had to pick it off the road when it was 8 o'clock at night. This was when it was November. I just chucked it to the curb. I was like, you know what, let's pick it up on the way back. I got it. Turned out to be pretty successful. And it looks really beautiful. It came with a bag too. Shit. So bag. Here's the bag. I also changed the oil and I put a brand new air filter, but that's just natural. I used to use this in fall to clean up my leaves. So I don't know how good that video is, but let's put it on the let's start it up. It's in very good shape. It's a front wheel drive. It's a pretty decent lawnmower. It's definitely the Walmart one though. Definitely got it from Walmart or something. Now I have to film like this because... Alright, Start it up. Auto choke. Whoa. The exhaust is popping. Is there gas in it? Yeah, there's gas. And this is slipping off the... This thing better not be broken again. I've done fixed this from like 12 times. What the fuck? Doesn't want to start. I think it's because I tipped it over to look at the blade. We're gonna hope it's that. Let's keep pulling. Okay, the reason it did not start is because I tipped over the mower to look at the blade to see if one of my clearance blades that I got from Mower were compatible with it. And then obviously the oil turns in the engine. All right, now let's show you that it restarts every time I pull it like it didn't do before. I hate fucking filming like this. I spent $35 on this. Or, you know, let's just do it like this. There you go. Let's pull it now. All you need to see. It works perfectly. I'm so glad that I got it for free then, I guess. You know, it was a pain. It was one of my adventures. I had that for many months. But it finally works. It starts every time I pull it. And that was just like an incident today because I tipped it over to look at the blade. I swear if that broke again, I would actually like fucking like kick it. Like fucking like take my sledgehammer and just destroy it. Because I have spent way too much time. I also put a new fuel line. So new fuel line, new carburetor, new air filter. Not a new blade, not a sharpened blade. New oil, new brake cable, and the new flywheel key. But it's a great mower, and if anyone needs that mower, I'll make a good mower for them. Thanks for watching this off, and I gotta go.